Hello, my Earth signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for all my Taurians, my Virgos, my Capricorns, regardless of where it's at in your chart. We're going to be zeroing in on the week of October 3rd to October 10th. But of course, if you're coming across this video outside of that time frame, Creator is not bound by time or space. Spirit's not bound by time or space. So if your intuition brought you here, I would still watch the video because I'm sure there's a message there for you. But if you are watching this during October 3rd and October 10th, big energy that we're looking at this week that I want to talk about anyway is October 6th, which is the Libra new moon. So the new moon is bringing in this new energy, this newness. And of course, Libra is all about harmony and balance. So we're going to be asking the Creator about what can we be aware of, what needs balancing, what can we balance, and just what they want us to know about all that. So we're going to start off by pulling a card here from these energy oracle and see what the first energy is that the Creator would like us to know that we need to look at balancing, or that we can look at balancing. All right, Creator, so for our Earth signs, what's the first energy you want us to look at, please? Okay, there we go. So you've got the Angel of Love. So that is the first energy, and that's card number 49. So the energy that comes with this one is, of course, this beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, which we have right here, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach, or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The Angel of Love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. So there's this desire here for external love that is represented here. So that's the first energy the Creator wants you to be aware of, is this drive that you have for external love. And then we're going to pull another card here. This is from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And we're just going to see what other energy the Creator is looking at balancing this with. All right, Creator, what's the second energy you want us to look at in regards to this Angel of Love? Okay, there we go. And you've got the Storyteller. That's card number 17. It's like a storybook romance, right? What's that story we have? Let's take a look here and see. It says, do you know the story you tell others about who you are? You are a unique being with unique talents and a story unique to you and your experience. In fact, your destiny can be found in the way you weave together these threads of yourself in the world. If there's anything in your life you want to change, then it's time to adjust the story you tell about yourself. Perhaps you are too self-deprecating or apologetic about how you shine, minimizing your power so others will accept you. Perhaps the way you voice your expectations diminishes your ability to succeed, or you're too willing to tolerate a less than supportive environment. It's easy to be in denial when it comes to others and their behavior towards you. Wow. Understand, however, that you teach people how to treat you through how you talk about yourself. Once you recognize what story you're telling others about how to treat you, you can tell a different one. What if you could connect to your true power as a co-creator of your reality? The story originates in your mind, how you think, your conditioning and past experiences, how you view the world, and what you expect to see in it. The truth is, you have everything you need to tell a new tale and weave more blessings into the world as your unique contribution. In fact, practice speaking of your amazing success, your overflowing abundance, and all the love that surrounds you. Soon the outer world will tell the same story back to you. Wow. How perfect is that? Yeah, definitely. So the story that you're telling yourself about your worth is being reflective in the love that you've been receiving from the outside world, right? So what you feel about yourself, it's what's reflected back in the mirror. So you could be asking yourself, why do I keep attracting the same type of person? Or why am I attracted to the same type of person? And these are the storytellers. These are the teachers for us to show us how we feel about ourselves until we see it. So I feel like, and we're going to pull some cards here from these tarot dreams to get clarification, but I really feel that this is saying to balance this desire for love. It's like push a pause button, look at the story you're telling yourself, kind of rewrite that story within you with a clearer picture of who you really are, not that retail price from the outside world that has been telling you what your worth is and that you're on the clearance rack and you're, I have a coupon for you because, you're not worth paying full price for. This is about connecting to your worthiness, connecting to who you really are, unlocking that, right? You have the key here, unlocking your true worth from the inside out. And then you're going to start drawing in people that are worthy of you, and going to be bringing you the experience that you're really looking for. And everything's been unfolding perfectly for you, on purpose, for a purpose. Like I said, all our teachers we have in our lives, they come in for us to show us how we feel about ourselves until we see it, right? All right. Let's pull some more cards here and get some more information on how to balance this or what else the Creator wants you to know. Right? For our Earth signs Creator, what else would you like them to know about this love, this balance between them? Okay. What else? Okay. What else? Okay, there we go. So you've got the Ace of Swords, and I love this for you because swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, your truths. And the Ace of Swords is what brings you the capital T truth. You see the sword here, these are the handles, and this is the blade. She brings you the truth of who you really are, and it cuts away those thoughts and those beliefs and the small t truths. This talked about all the opinions and the way that conditioning, the way you've been taught to believe about yourself. Those are small t truths of our human side, of our fight or flight, praise and punishment, our human experience rooted in that fear. And our whole journey is a journey of worth and remembering who we really are and how priceless we are, right? But this Ace of Swords is the sword that is given to you and the power for you to cut through what is true, capital T true, and cut away those small t truths, so you can replace them with what, this capital T truths of who you really are. So I love that for you. Yeah, you have the Queen of Coins. So that's the Queen of Pentacles in other decks, of course. And she's Mother Nature. She's Mother Nurture. She's abundance. She's beauty. She is feeling whole and complete. And the coins and pentacles are about the outside world as well. So, you are able to see things from a different perspective. You can be fruitful, and this allows you to see the abundance and what you have to offer, what you're able to bring. Very much divine feminine energy here, about birth and rebirth. So, definitely this is connecting to, this inner worth that you are. And it's like when I was talking about retail price, that's what people define you from the outside in. They're trying to say who you are, but you get to decide, and that reflects from the inside out. I mean, look how beautiful and royal you appear, because this is a slight representation of who you are. It shows you what an amazing catch you are, but it's just shows you what beauty and what value you bring to the outside world. And you just need to change the story on that, like it talked about. You need to see what value you really are bringing to the world, and it's like changing that viewpoint from seeing yourself as small and limited and powerless, and remembering who you really are. Yeah. And here's the Two of Coins. And the Two of Coins for me, again, this is Pentacles in the outside world, and it's about balancing things, which this is all about, balance. But you have two of you, and it's remembering that there are two of you. You've got your human side, and you've got your spiritual side, and you are so much more than the human part of you, right? And so exactly what I was talking about here, about finding your inner worth, when you realize that this human side is just this avatar. It is a piece of us, and it's a brave piece of us that chose to come here and experience the fear side of this planet, the shadow side, where we feel that limited and where we feel small, and was brave enough to disconnect from this whole sea of unconditional love to experience conditional love, a love that you can lose in this realm, right? But our higher self is like the actor behind the character that's representing us on this earthly plane. It is a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And when you remember who you really are, then that's what changes your story here, because you realize you are powerful, limitless. You're already unconditionally loved and full and whole and complete. Whereas the story we're taught on the earthly plane is that I'm not whole and complete unless I have someone in my life, that validates me from the outside in, and that's this truth that gets to change. This is that truth that gets to be revised and cut away, to bring in that for you here. Yeah. Because here's the King of Wands. Wands is fire energy. And, of course, totally bypassed that. Pentacles, this is earth energy. This is totally, your energy. So you understand, this grounding in this earthly plane as well. But this fire energy is beautiful, because Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passions, your aha inspiration, but it's also your spiritual energy. And being the King of Wands, for me, this represents your higher self, right? It also has this ability for you to zero in and apply your energy in any direction that you have. And so this shows you that you have the ability to make these things happen. You have the ability to direct that energy, your spiritual energy, into your life. So you, it's like remembering you have this power, you have this mighty sword to make those changes in your internal beliefs in your mind about who you are, what you're capable of, and what you deserve. But this is about definitely attaching and connecting with your higher self, like it was talking about. So I love that. Yeah. And again, here's the Hanging Man. You are, this is about seeing things from a higher perspective, connecting to a higher knowledge. So definitely what we've been talking about here, it's time for movement of thought. It's time for movement of how you're seeing things. it was like Odin is what this card is based off of, and he hung himself by 1 foot from a tree, sacrificed a physical eye in order to see the knowledge of the vast universe. And luckily we don't have to do that, because we have that connection to our higher self to see things from that higher perspective. And again, so this is definitely a very strong message for you to connect to the higher realms, so you can understand more fully who you are, remember who you are, and what you deserve. Because this card talked about finding your inner love first, and connecting to that and becoming strong in that, because until you do so, you're going to keep attracting the same people that are, showing you that. So, my example, I had like 5 relationships that were at least a year and up to 3 years. And each one of them, showed me how I was feeling about myself, either by looking outside of the relationship, and me feeling betrayed, or how they were treating me if they were staying faithful to me, how they spoke to me, and how I felt used for like my money and what I could provide. It's like all this worth was repeated over and over and over again, because how could anyone love me more than I was loving myself? And that's what this is all about, is if I love myself this much, if I have that self-love this much, this is as much love as I can receive from other people, and that's also as much love as I can give to other people, is based on my self-love. And as that grows, as my self-love grows, not only am I able to let more love flow out to the outside world, I also am able to receive more love from the outside world. And it's all extra, because as you connect to this higher love for yourself, you're not so desperate to get that love from the outside world, because that's conditional, that's unstable, that's temporary, that's an imitation of what we're really looking for. Because this love from above is really what we're searching for and what we're looking for. And then you feel whole and complete, and you don't need that external love. So it's all extra, you never feel like you're lacking love. Like right now, in this scenario, we feel like we're missing love. We're not getting enough love, because we aren't. We're not getting any love from above, that we're feeling it, right? So we're feeling like we're always lacking. Whereas in this scenario, when you connect above and you feel whole and complete, anything you get is extra and above and abundance. Where in this one, there's such a great amount of love and things that need to happen in order for us to feel lovable. We're always living in this feeling of less than and lack and, like I said, smallness, and feeling like you don't deserve things. So a beautiful transformation. I love this balancing energy that's coming in. Yeah, definitely feel like, like this 2 of coins is like two number ones next to each other, right? It's like a pause button. Put a pause on your search for love. Connect so you can have a new story about who you are and what you're worthy of. And that's going to attract the love that you're really searching for. The love that is for your highest good and is healthy for you, and it'll totally change, that type of relationship that you search for and that you draw to you. So, and just know, as you're going throughout this week and every moment of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I also love you dearly. So I'm going to leave the reading at that. Just know, in addition to these readings, I also do like monthly readings for each zodiac sign. I do new moon and full moon readings. In fact, I did do a new moon reading for Libra for each zodiac sign, and I'll have that'll appear here in a moment. I'm in one of these locations. You can click on it, and that'll take you to a playlist. And you can choose, your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, whatever sign you resonate with, and go check that out and see what additional messages the Creator has for you for this week as well. So if you want to be kept up to date on when any of those videos come out, if you haven't done so already, if you click the subscribe button down below, then that's going to make this little notification bell pop up, and you just click on there, and then you'll get notified when the new videos come out. So easy breezy. All right. Well, I'm going to end the video now. So just, know that I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, you take care.